What is up everyone, my name is Jack Southall back again with another video, and today I will be talking about WWE Roadblock 2015. Don't expect a very long review on this show because personally this was nothing more than a glorified house show. It really was. Just straight on wrestling, nothing crazy took place or anything, but if you really expected something crazy to happen, then it's kind of your fault really, because I didn't expect anything, you know, amazing to happen at this show. So anyway, let's just quickly get into this not really a pay-per-view, it's more of a live event. We'll talk about what I thought of the show and all that. So first match was for the tag team titles, the New Day versus the League of Nations, which was just Sheamus and King Barrett. I didn't see this match, so I don't really have that much of an opinion on it. The New Day won, cool. So then we get Chris Jericho versus Jack Swagger. Really? Jack fucking Swagger? Whatever. I mean, Jericho has to win against someone, I guess. But Jericho ended up beating Swagger. Match, you know, it happened. I believe Jericho cut a heel promo beforehand. I only started watching the show when this match just started, so I didn't really... So yeah, I kind of missed the first bit of this pay-per-view. Stop calling it a pay-per-view, it's just a fucking show. Next up we had the NXT Tag Team titles defended. The Revival took on Enzo and Big Cass. Really good match actually, I quite enjoyed it. I really liked when Cass gets tagged in. He's such a great like hot tag kind of guy. He comes in there and he just goes on like a locomotive, you know, he's crazy in there. And then he flung Enzo on the outside onto both guys, and I believe at one bit, I think it was like Scott was using fucking Carmella as like a shield or whatever, and the Revival ended up getting the win. So yeah, that's okay. I kind of wanted Enzo and Big Cass to win, but I knew they weren't going to win. Dash and Dawson win, sick. Let's move on. Next up we have Charlotte versus Natalya for the Divas title. Surprisingly a very good match, I really enjoyed it. You know, Natalya did really well in this, Charlotte did very well of course. Not as good as their match at NXT 2 years ago, but I didn't really expect that. Though you were fine with the time they were allocated. Ric Flair kind of got involved, but Natalya slapped him, but Charlotte ended up getting the win anyway, and yeah, Natalya did very well. Next up we have Brock Lesnar versus the Wyatt family, not Bray Wyatt. It was originally supposed to be Bray Wyatt versus Brock Lesnar. Instead, Bray decided to get Luke Harper in and go for a 2-on-1 handicap match. It was pretty much Harper versus Lesnar. Wyatt pretty much just fucked off and just expected Luke to help him because they're part of a group, and I'm guessing Wyatt was expecting Harper to fight for him, and Harper, being the follower that he is, just did it anyway. So typical suplex, F5, Brock Lesnar eats Luke Harper alive and wins. Probably going to move, and hopefully he moves on to Ambrose, even though I'd love a match between Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar. Maybe in the future, we'll just have to wait and see. Next up we had Sami Zayn, which was a cool surprise, taking on Stardust. It was an alright match. Sami Zayn picked up the win, which was good. And yeah, we'll get straight into the main event, which was Triple H versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Heavyweight title. And this was really, really good. I really enjoyed this main event. You have to give it to Triple H. The man can fucking work, you know. I feel like this might have been a test for him to see how long he could go. But he's the game, you know. He should be fine. He didn't really get blown up in this. He was more than good. Apparently, WrestleMania 32, if he does lose, might be his last match as like an in-ring worker. And he's just going to be a behind-the-scenes character and just like an on-screen personality instead of a professional wrestler. So we might see Triple H's last match at 32. That might be alright. But yeah, these two tore the house down. It was really cool. How this match went down was, I believe, Ambrose had the pin on him, but his feet were just under the rope. Refs saw it when he hit the 3 count. He's like, oh shit, it was your foot was on the rope, Dean. Dean was like, son of a bitch. And he, right afterwards, I believe they went to the outside and he got put through the table, whatever. And he just got in at the count of 9. Triple H immediately hits the pedigree and wins the match. Yeah, so like I said before, very, very good main event, which I expected. And yeah, that was it. So that's pretty much your show wrapped up right there. Overall, I'm not going to rate this show because I don't rate like network events. I only rate pay-per-views. So yeah, the main event was easily the best match of the night. So overall, this was a very nothing show. This show meant nothing. It was just a house show for the sake of a network special. So yeah, for actual wrestling on the show wasn't that bad, but didn't lead up to anything. No storyline progression, no nothing. Just wrestling for the sake of wrestling. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this really quick review. I hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Comment down below what you thought of Roadblock. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Please tell me. If you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button. My Twitter and my Instagram is at jackandmanlol31. Thank you so much for watching, and I am out in 3, 2, 1.